Santa, it's almost Christmas. You need to get ready.
Ho, 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 ho.
Get ready, Santa, and action.
Hello, this is Santa and Mrs. Claus here from the North Pole. How are you all? We're so looking forward to seeing you tonight. Oh, and sharing some secrets and some of your Christmas wishes. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready, Mrs. Claus?
I'm ready, Santa.
We're ready over here at the workshop, Santa.
Oh, great. The elves are ready.
I love all the new helpers you have.
Yeah, we have our newest elf right here. Say hi, Tinsel Garland.
Hey, Tinsel Garland.
Hello, Tinsel. Tinsel Garland. Yes, I like that.
I love the red hat.
Oh, you got to keep warm in the North Pole. You guys
Yeah,
know
it's
that.
cold, too.
It's always very cool. And of course, we have our other helper who is always there, ready and able, right?
Yeah, why don't you say hi, Mistletoe?
Hello.
Hey, Mistletoe.
Good
Nice
to-
to see you.
Good to see you again. You know, you guys, we're out in the workshop here, and talking, and I think you guys are back at the main shop. So it's good to see you all.
Oh, we just love seeing you, Santa. Whether you're at the workshop or you let us come visit you at the house and Mrs. Claus makes her delicious cookies.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to have you guys over again, maybe for breakfast or something.
Ooh, yes. You make a yummy quiche.
Yeah, we can have a Christmas quiche.
Mm. Yum, yum. Huh,
What is a
Mistletoe?
key?
Eggs, cheese, broccoli,
Oh,
peppers. That's what makes it look like Christmas. Red peppers, broccoli, cheese.
Mrs. Claus, whenever you mention broccoli, I remember the last time you thought you'd make me healthy cookies. You made broccoli cookies. I took one bite and I thought, I'm not going to eat these. And I gave them to the reindeer. It was a mistake.
They were pretty bad cookies. I feel safe for those reindeer.
No, they liked them, but you should have felt bad for me. I had to drive that sleigh very, very fast because the backdraft was awful. Oh, they had gas like mobile.
I was trying to help you lose weight with the broccoli cookies. I thought I'd try something
So
different.
don't even mention broccoli. I like broccoli, but
Sorry, Santa.
Santa, you were just telling us about why you wear gloves that don't have fingertips on them. Can you tell our audience the story?
Yeah, you noticed that. Well, I always had gloves that had fingers. I should have Mrs. Claus tell you, but I like to tell it. She can fill in the blanks. Last March, springtime, Mrs. Claus. Well, let me ask you, Mistletoe, have you ever been asked to do something and forgot?
Say yes or no.
No? Oh, well, you're lucky. Well, so I was asked, Mrs. Claus came to me, she said, Santa, it's March. You know how I enjoy helping to make the stuffed animals, and particularly the ears. I love doing that. And so we need some material, though. We don't have any. Will you please order some? Oh, Mrs. Claus, don't worry about it. It's taken care of. I'll do it. Oh, yes, I did. Well, I went about what I was doing and doing my chores and everything, and I was all fine. And then in October, just about a month and a half ago, she came to me and said, Santa, we're working on the stuffed animals, and where's that material? I need that. Well, you know what I said? Can you guess? What did I say?
What material?
That's right. And I said, what material? That's right. And you said what?
I said, the material I talked about with you in March.
Yes, and you asked me, did I remember? And I said,
No.
I didn't remember. I had forgotten. Well, and you didn't get angry. You told me you were very disappointed in me.
I was disappointed, a little bit frustrated.
That's what she went on. And you said you would figure out something to do, though, right?
Yeah. Always. I always figure it out when he messes up.
I couldn't run the North Pole without you. That's true. Now, so she went off and she came back about an hour later and she said, Santa, she said, you know your drawer in the workshop that has all of your gloves that you keep, all those spare pair? And I said, yes. And she told me, what did you tell me?
I said, well, maybe we can use those and snip off the fingers and use them for the animal ears.
So I went and got some gloves. Here, show them what you
I think it's a good solution.
show them what you did. You took my
So we took the gloves and cut all the
Cut 'em off.
fingertips
Yes.
off.
and then show them. Here's a prototype. And this is what
we
you
need to bring this to the main workshop. We're still it's a work in progress.
Oh.
not all done.
It's the
But you see, she made ears.
I
with
was
it.
just trying to figure it out.
This one's this one's not all painted up and everything. But
Yeah.
so she made the ears out of the fingers.
Nice, Mrs.
So
Claus.
it's very creative. I learned a lesson though. I learned that when you're asked to do something, someone asks you to do something, that you should write it down if you're not going to be able to do it right away. And I'm really glad she wasn't angry with me. But again, she was disappointed. But out of that, something creative came. And that doesn't always happen, but it was very good. So I have no fingers on my gloves now. But, it's kind of nice because when I drive the sleigh, I put mittens on, my hands keep warm. But when I see children and I get the Christmas hugs, I can feel that Christmas spirit so much better. So it's kind of nice.
I like gloves like that too, Santa. It really lets you work more with your fingers.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it helps when you're making the toys too, because you can use your fingertips better than,
Yes.
and your hands are still warm. So the main body of your hands are warm, but your fingertips are free to do all that detail work.
Yeah, so I have all these gloves now that don't have any fingers, and she's been using that. But I did order some material, and it's here now. But she kind of likes you seem to enjoy using those fingertips. I think you just like reminding me that I forgot.
Yeah. Just a nudge, just a poke.
Oh, Mrs. Claus, the littlest elves have already started eating the cookies you gave us. Look, they got into them.
Oh no.
A cookie.
Well, we
Did
have
you bring-
some.
Oh, yeah.
We have some. Oh yeah, though well, over here we have the sugar cookies that I made earlier today and frosted.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think I might like one.
Okay,
Thank you.
He's gonna eat a cookie.
Well, you gave us some delicious M&M ones, and then chocolate chunk, white chocolate macadamia nut, and one of our elves' favorite, which is not my favorite, oatmeal raisin.
Oatmeal
Ooh,
raisin.
I know, but oatmeal raisin is Mrs. Claus's favorite, so I always include it when I give cookies away. So I do.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That's like one of my favorite cookies. I think I like the spices.
I mean, I think they taste all right. They're just not my favorite.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like
you
your
have-
white
I
chocolate
did give you a lot of
macadamia.
good ones.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have a good choice.
Well, there's a lot of elves at the workshop, so you got to have variety, right?
Yeah. I mean, every day in the kitchen, I mean, I can't even count how many cookies we make to bring over there. It's a lot. But it's
Well,
fun.
I'm looking forward to talking with the children tonight. I have my book here with all of the names in there, and we're going to find out if they've been good and how they're doing. It's going to be so much fun. So
Yeah, we got a
You
little bit
got-
of time before our first caller.
See
What
that?
Santa, I always love, and I don't know if you have any ready, but I love your jokes. You got any good jokes?
Oh, well, let me see. Oh, I know one. Mrs. Claus,
Yeah.
why don't I ever pay for parking on Christmas Eve?
I don't know. Why don't you ever pay for parking on
Because-
Christmas Eve?
Because it's always on the house.
Good one.
Very
let me-
good.
Let me see. Do you know where the snowmen and snow people keep their money?
Hmm.
Mm.
Do you know, Mistletoe, where the snowmen keep their money? Have
You got
any
an
idea?
You got an idea?
Igloo?
She said in their igloo.
In their igloo. You're close. They keep it in the snow bank.
Oh my gosh. Good one.
That's a good one. I like that one, Santa. Good job.
Do you know what's black and white, black and white, black and white, black and white?
Hmm.
I want to say a zebra.
Some sort of candy cane?
Oh, it's a penguin rolling down the hill.
I thought a zebra was a good answer myself, but
What
I
do
guess
you
So
a
do you-
penguin is the same
So do
thing.
you have any?
I have no jokes. I was too busy in the kitchen all morning making cookies. I'm sorry. I don't have any joke. I'm not a good joke teller.
So
I'm a
tell-
good joke laugher adder.
Oh, yes, you are. I like that. That's why we're such a good couple. Because you always laugh at my jokes, even if they're very,
I
very
know
bad.
after all these hundreds of years, they never get old. Just we get old, but not the jokes.
Yeah, but you guys always look the same.
Well,
Yeah.
it's that. We use that immortal lotion. It's very good, made from
I thought it
lotion.
was the air in the North Pole.
Well,
It is.
it's kind of dry though, but we do have like humidifiers running in the house, so that helps a bit too. So, yeah.
Mrs. Claus, she likes to keep her skin soft.
And dewy.
You can tell it looks very soft.
Are those new earrings, by the
Yeah,
way?
I did. I got new earrings just for the kids today for the call-in show.
Those are very nice.
They're sweater earrings with Santa's lovely face on them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did we make those at the North Pole, or where did you find those?
Yeah, I think we had the little elves make them up this year
Now,
because their hands are better for doing all this fine beadwork.
you've been doing you have a new hobby you've been doing this year. Your pottery and clay work. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I have been doing pottery and clay and making some fun snowman mugs for the elves.
For hot
It's supposed
cocoa.
to be a Christmas present.
I won't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone.
So I'm working on them and I'll bring them over as soon as I have enough. I have so many to make, but yeah, as soon as they're done, that you'll be getting them. Yeah.
You were making some birds and things too, weren't you?
Yep. I've done some bird themed things, working with, doing a little bit of sculpture and some drawing and clay, which is always really fun
I
to
should
do
have asked
too.
you to bring some out to the workshop to show them.
That's okay. That's
They
okay.
look very nice.
Thank you,
You do
Santa.
very good work.
I
Mrs.
really like.
Claus is a very talented artist.
Yes, she is.
Thank
She is.
Well, rolling cookie dough, making clay, making pies, it kind of all one informs the other.
Now, how we always like to take our vacation after Christmas.
Yeah.
And you remember? Now, you know where we go, right? You remember?
I don't know, because every year I feel we go someplace
Yes, I know.
I know it's okay. Well, tell
Well,
me,
you know,
surprise me.
well, this year I thought I would surprise you again. We haven't gone in a couple years,
Yeah.
and we always enjoy going to Australia.
Oh,
And tonight, I believe we're going to be talking with the family, some children from Australia.
ooh, we'll be looking for some travel tips.
And the reason we like to go to Australia after Christmas is in the northern hemisphere, above the equator, it's always cold. It's more wintry, cooler. But when you go south, it's summertime down there. So we go to Australia, New Zealand, visit down there because it's summertime. Oh, it's really, really rather interesting. When I deliver gifts down there, it gets very, very warm. It's sometimes I have my heavy coat on. I have to take that off because it's so warm. Because on Christmas Day, the folks down, as they like to say down under, they like to they go to the beach,
Mhm.
and sometimes they even barbecue. Outside. It seems strange to think about when we're in the north, where we're looking at cold and snow and leaves that aren't on trees and everything. But yeah, so Australia's nice. So I thought we would go again this year. Surprise.
I like that.
So
I like the idea of barbecue in the winter.
yeah, it would go. Maybe I thought maybe we would go and then we'd come back and in springtime for here, about March or April, because there it will be starting just to go into fall.
Right.
And so that'll be nice. A nice trip.
I like that.
You also
Santa, Mrs. Claus, do you guys want to talk to your first kids?
Yes, of course.
We're ready.
Let me let them in. We have Zaire and Hermes. They will be joining us shortly. They are from Ypsilanti, Michigan, and I don't know how old they are, so we'll have to find out.
Oh, I think. Well, I wrote down some notes about them, and excuse me. I think they run from 4 up to.
No, those people didn't come. We're at Zaire and Hermes, the first people that came in. So let them in.
Zaire and Hermes.
Yeah.
Is that right? Oh, wonderful.
If you
yes,
guys
I
just
didn't get their
unmute
age
yourself,
either.
we'll be able to hear you then.
What's that?
They're here, right? They just have to unmute.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, there they are.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Merry Christmas.
How are you
Merry
doing?
Christmas. Say good.
Say good. Good.
Great. So now, how old are you?
He's
Yeah.
2. I'm 8.
Ooh.
I'm 8. He's 2.
So, well, who am I looking at now? Who am I seeing?
Say both.
Oh, which
Both.
one is now? How old is
Say
Sierra?
your name.
Here.
I'm 8.
He's
Yeah.
8.
Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Zaire?
Zaire.
Zaire. Thank you.
Yes, Zaire.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I was saying it with a North Pole accent. So let me ask you, are you a good big brother?
Yes.
Oh, I can tell. Now, somebody's playing while they're talking to us.
Oh, look at that.
He's driving. My goodness. It's the first time I've ever talked to him when he was driving. Oh, it's okay.
No.
Oh, hey, it's okay. So now you said she's 2?
He is a boy. It's a
He's
boy.
He's the boy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So Amez is 2. Is that the right way to say it? Amez? Amez?
Hermes. Hermes.
Armez.
Yeah.
So now tell me, what are you going to do for Christmas? Will you be home?
Celebrate, and just have fun.
Oh, good. Now, have you put up a Christmas tree yet?
No.
Ah,
I'm gonna give you some cookies.
that's coming. Yeah. So now, what do you hope that Santa? Have you written a letter for me or made a list?
Yes. Yeah, I made a list.
Did you send it?
No,
Oh, okay.
not
All
yet.
right. Well, that's why I haven't. I guess I haven't seen it then. Now, tell me, what's some of the items that are on your list you think you might like for Christmas?
I'm gonna start with his. Start with his.
No, do yours.
Why?
He asked you yours first.
A
If you
football
like,
helmet.
either one.
Okay. I want for Christmas is a football helmet, winter boots, a go kart, and some clothes, and football goggles, football visor goggles, glasses. I mean,
Ah, well, I'm
and
glad.
what's
I'm really proud of you because you're asking for some things that are very useful. Not that toys aren't useful, but the clothes and boots. Yeah, you need those. That's good.
Yes.
Wow.
So you like to play football, Zaire, it sounds like, huh?
Yeah,
What
yeah, I like playing
position do you
football.
like?
I like wide receiver,
wide
quarterback,
receiver?
and stuff.
Does that mean you're a fast runner?
Yeah, I'm from fast running.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet you are.
So now, do you play with a team?
Yes, I play for the Ipsy Braves.
The Ipsy Braves. Oh,
Yeah.
that used to be the high school team's name, didn't it?
Mhm.
Long time ago. And now I think are they called, what are they called now? Phoenix?
The Grizzlies.
The
Grizzlies. That's it. Yes. Oh, the Grizzlies. So how long have you been playing football?
1 year.
1 year. Uh-huh. Have you scored any touchdowns?
Mhm. Yes.
Very good. Very good. Now, what's your little brother? What would he like?
Stop it, stop. No.
Hey,
He will like. Let me see. He will like Spider-Man, Mickey Mouse,
A microphone. So.
a microphone toy, a basketball rim, football.
Mm-hmm.
What is this?
Just football.
Football.
Was that a football?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, football.
Uh-huh.
And clothes.
And
And
clothes.
clothes. Yeah. Okay. Clothes are always good. And the problem is, I'll bet you guys keep growing so fast. So you grow out of your clothes. Now, where do you go to school?
Estabrook.
Estabrook. Okay. And let's see, you must be in 3rd grade?
Yeah, I'm in 3rd grade.
3rd grade. What's your favorite thing in school? What's your favorite
Math.
subject? What is it?
Math.
Wow.
Very good. Do you like to read too? You like to read books?
Like to read.
I find a lot of times when I talk to the youngsters, Miss Claus, if they like math, they seem to like to read. And if they like to read, they oftentimes like math too. So that's good. What's your favorite book to read?
Pete the Cat, Go Dog Go, and some other books. Just a lot.
Oh, there's a
Captain
lot of books.
Underpants.
Do you go to the library?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good. That's, you can learn so much at the library.
Yeah, I know.
That's great. And
Yeah.
so now,
Wait.
tell me, what's your favorite Christmas food?
Home Alone.
That's your favorite movie?
That's your favorite
Home
movie?
Alone?
What's your
that's
favorite?
a funny movie.
Oh, yeah. What's your favorite Christmas food that you eat?
Christmas move.
Food.
Oh, food. Chicken.
Chicken.
No.
Oh, I like chicken. Does Mama make it?
Yes. No. Stop.
Yeah. Does she fry it or bake it?
Yes. Yeah, she makes it.
Fry it.
Oh,
Fry it.
there you go. Now you can talk.
Fry it.
Yeah.
Fry it?
Yeah.
Zaire,
Yeah.
you were being very patient with your little brother. I was very impressed with that. That's a lot of activity in your lap.
Yeah.
You did a
He's
nice
only
job, bud.
2.
Very good. That was
Yeah.
very good. So, well, is there anything you ever wanted to ask Santa or Mrs. Claus?
Mm, not really.
No.
Anything? I'll ask. Let's see. Mm, mm. The rent. Do you is the can one day I can probably see the reindeers?
Oh, well, you wouldn't see them on Christmas Eve because you're sleeping. But
Yeah.
sometimes when I visit different places, we bring a few reindeer, so the children can see them. But there's no place I'm going to be this year anymore where you would be able to see them. But have you ever seen a reindeer?
No. Well, I seen one before. Running. I seen one running before.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Have you ever been to a zoo?
Yes, I've been to
Yeah.
a zoo plenty.
Sometimes they have a reindeer there, or you'll see,
Oh yes, sometimes.
or their cousins called caribou. If you look, caribou look very much like a reindeer. They're
I
very
think
similar.
they have some
You know-
reindeer at the Creature Conservancy in Ann Arbor.
Yes, yeah. If you want to, that's a place you might check.
The Creature Conservancy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to ask your mom about that.
Yeah. Do you have use of a computer?
Yes.
Okay, or a phone. If you Google Creature Conservancy, Conservatory, and I think they're over near the farm grounds, I think in Ann Arbor, but they have a lot of animals there, and they do have some reindeer, and so maybe that would be a nice trip sometime to go to, but yeah. So,
Okay.
anything else? So let me ask you this.
So
What is one good thing that you have done in the last month?
month?
One
in
nice
school?
thing. Yeah, in the
Like-
last month. Have you done anything
At school?
good or nice? Could be at school, could be at home. Have you been helpful to someone?
I helped my granny. I helped my granny out when she was very sick.
There you go.
Well, we're just about out of time for Zaire and Armez, and we're gonna welcome Adrian, Roman, and Tristan from
All
Sterling
All
Heights.
right. Merry
Yeah.
Christmas.
Merry
Zaire.
Christmas.
Thank
Merry
you for
Christmas.
listening, Grandma.
We're gonna do the best we can for you and see what we can bring for you, okay?
Okay.
You
Take care.
promise me that whatever is there, you really like it, okay? All right.
Okay, I promise.
Merry Christmas. Be
Bye.
good.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So we have Adrian, Roman, and Tristan. They just need to be unmuted so we can talk to them.
Hi, guys. Yes, hi, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Hello. Merry Christmas.
Yes. Oh.
Hello.
My brother Tristan's a bit shy.
Oh.
That's
How are you all?
Tell Sonny.
Hi.
Santa's talking to you.
Guys.
Tell Sonny.
So, Adrian, you're 9 now? You're 9 years old? My goodness, you're growing up so much. Didn't you visit us last year?
I feel like you did.
Did you visit us
Yeah,
before?
we've had them on year after year.
I thought so. They look very familiar. So now, What are you doing for Christmas? Are you going to be home?
You just inject that.
Oh, I can hear this.
How about now?
Yeah, he did. I got it.
Oh, I can see you. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, now you guys are right up. Oh my gosh, you turned into giants.
Around and let everybody see it.
There we go. So
You're my two
Adrian,
brothers.
Can you hear?
yeah, I hear you. Can you hear us?
Hi. I can hear.
So, what are you guys doing tonight beside talking to Mrs. Claus and I?
I called my friend on Messenger Kids today.
Oh, well, that was pretty neat.
We
So,
played video games.
what's your favorite video game?
We play this game on Roblox. We play a lot of games on this game called Roblox, which is basically just a game with but anyone can create a game.
Uh-huh.
And
Sounds like fun.
our favorite games are World Zero and there's this one game that I tried for the first time. I forgot the name, but it was something about like I don't know how to explain it. It's like 5 heroes are defeating all the villains, connecting back to this one villain that's behind everything.
Let Roman talk. What did
This is my
So yeah, let's
So, Roman.
Roman, you're 5 years
on my
old?
phone and watch videos.
Uh-huh. And where's Tristan? Tristan, he's
Hopping around in the back.
he's been eating jumping beans tonight for dinner, right?
Dennis wants to talk. Not with your butt.
So Roman, tell me, since you're right up here, what do you think you'd like to find under the Christmas
I
tree?
can't hear
That'd be
him.
nice. Look up to Santa. Wants to talk to you.
Roman,
I can't hear you.
you can't hear me?
Can
Yeah.
you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear me?
we can hear you. Come on.
What, Roman, what do you want under the Christmas tree?
What do you guys want? What do you want, Roman?
Pokemon cards. A dog.
Pokemon cards. Okay.
And a dog. That's always a hard one for Santa.
Oh,
Oh, those are so hard.
yes, I always tell people that we make toys. Live animals are very difficult.
A dog.
You want a dog too?
Well, you have to talk for that. You have to talk to the grown-ups in your house.
There's 2 reasons why I can't put that on the list. One, Dad would not approve. For some reason, even though we had a dog, and it passed away, and now Dad's not approving of getting another one, which makes no sense.
Well, it makes sense to Dad
Yeah.
because probably Dad had to do most of the taking care of that dog. Because I always recommend this. This is my suggestion.
Make dogs. Paper dog.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, this is my suggestion. My suggestion is you wait on a dog until springtime when it's a little bit warmer. The reason being that when you get a dog, you have to train it. You have to teach it to go outside when it needs to go to the potty, right? Well, the winter time, it's very cold and they never hurry up. So that means you have to stand out there in the cold waiting. Oh, and it's no fun. And then they get cold and they don't want to do what they need to do. And they come in the house. And sometimes then they decide to do what they have to do. So it's much better, I think, if you wait till spring when it's warmer. That's something then you can talk to the grown-ups about, okay? So we want Pokemon cards. But Adrian, what would you like? Besides the dog?
There's 2 things I really want this year. One, there are these really nice markers called Posca unit markers. I've seen many YouTube shorts of people using them, and their drawings look super realistic.
Oh.
Pasta tube.
I said Posca unit.
Oscar.
Oh,
Mrs. Claus is a little hard of hearing.
that
Sorry.
happens to me. Plus, so
As long as Santa knows, that's what's important.
well, we'll check into that and see what we can do. So now, what about? Let me ask you, where do you go to school?
Bruce Collins Elementary.
Uh-huh. And you must be in third grade or fourth grade?
I'm in third.
Third grade. What's the favorite thing you do in school?
Probably like a couple days ago, I started reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid when it was silent reading time,
Uh-huh.
and I really like the book. I just started the third book,
Wow.
so
Good.
I'd say silent reading.
Wonderful. You know, reading is a very good skill. Do you like math too?
I'm really good at math for my grade.
Ah, good, good. Now, what about your brothers? What do you think they want for Christmas? I mean,
My
one did say Pokemon cards, but how about Tristan?
We got him.
Tristan, what do you want? What do you hope that Santa Claus
He's talking.
brings you?
I'm gonna look at my list.
I like that. Did you make that?
What's on there?
Mama, my mom made it. Help me. I don't.
Your mom helped you?
All over.
Tell them you want Legos and Power Ranger toys, like you said.
Legos.
Legos.
Mm.
Now there are so many Legos. What kind of Lego do you think you would like? Or do you want just any kind of Lego?
I think he would like any kind of Lego.
Okay. Oh, that makes it very easy. There's so many. Well, I'm going to bring some surprises for all of you. Now, are you guys trying very hard, all of you, to get along?
Roman's not in the video. He's got to get in the video.
Are you all trying to get along?
Yeah. We
Very
get along pretty
important.
well, but like once a month we don't get along.
Once a month is pretty good, I think.
Well, I have a report that you guys tried very hard. But you know, and I also have a report that the grown-ups are very proud of you. You know, they all look that you are trying very hard to do a good job, that you work hard in school, and that you're growing up so well, and they love you very much. So I think there's going to be some nice presents there for Christmas. Don't you think we should get some nice things for them?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm impressed with the once a month.
yeah,
That's a lot.
yeah.
That's a lot of getting along well time.
Why is my mom laughing all of a sudden? Why are you
do you think that's
laughing?
do you think that's a little bit of an exaggeration? Maybe it's just a couple more times than once a month.
Once a day.
What?
Now you have to remember.
Hey,
You know how we keep track of how you're doing? See, I had Lester. Lester, you know Lester, our IT guy. We call him Sparky because he's the guy, he takes care of the electronics, all the things at the North Pole. I said, you know, Sparky, we need a way to keep track of all of the children. You know, letters are slow, and how are we going to do this? Sparky came back about a week, 10 days later, and he said, Santa. He talks like that. Santa, I have an idea. I said, oh, what is it, Sparky? He said, we're going to make an app. I'm going to give you an app that every grown-up can have because every grown-up has a phone now. That's true. Almost every grown-up has a phone. So they all have this special Santa app. Now, don't you ask to go see it because it's hidden on their phone. Only they know where it is. Yes.
I have a phone too.
Yeah, well, you don't get the app because you're just a child. You're still a youngster. When you grow up, though, if you have children, you'll get that app.
Not even planning to get
it's time
married.
to say goodbye and welcome a new cat. So why don't we say Merry Christmas
Merry Christmas.
to
boys.
Adrian,
You guys,
Roman, and
you guys be
Tristan.
very good. All right. See you. Nice.
Bye.
Merry Christmas.
Do we leave?
Now we have Lydia, who's 7, and Tabitha, who's 4. They have to unmute, and they are from Ann Arbor.
Hello, girls. Merry Christmas,
Hello.
Lydia and Tabitha.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
Oh, Lydia, I think on my report, I have you right here in my book, and it says that you are 7 years old. Is that right?
Yes.
Lydia? Yeah. So you must be in, what grade would that be, Mrs. Claus?
Second grade?
Second grade?
First grade.
First grade.
First grade.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Good. All right. And Tabitha, you are 4,
Yeah.
correct? Oh, well, I'm glad we have the information right. So, wow. So
I like your reindeer ears that you have on.
Thanks.
Those
I
are super
now
cute.
that is cute. You know, I see people with little antlers, but I've never seen one with ears. Where did you find that?
At a stand when they were doing Christmas market.
Oh, that's very different. I like that.
Yeah. Super
You know,
cute.
and your tree behind you, did you help to decorate it?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite ornament on it? Tell me about the ornaments that you have there.
I like this one. It's like a tiny puzzle. This isn't an ornament. This is a candy cane.
Oh, I see that.
I
That's
like
a good
the
idea.
tiny puffy owl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
Oh.
so cute.
I like this. No, Tap, that's mine.
What is that? I can't see it.
It's it's metal. We have
Oh.
a cat.
Well, you're moving it so fast, I can't
We
see.
have a cat, and he's wondering if he's on the naughty list.
Oh, he's
cat.
on the. I didn't know you have to check the naughty list. They said he's on the naughty list.
The cats quite often do get on the naughty list because you know they like to play with the ornaments sometimes. Don't
Because our cat never knocked down our tree.
Well, that's good. Does he ever play? Does your cat ever? What's your cat's name?
Clover.
Clover.
Now is
Yeah.
Clover a little boy or girl?
A boy.
A boy.
And
Does
so
Clover-
we got a little boat I got.
Does he ever try to play with anything on the tree?
Yes.
Yeah.
One time he knocked.
Sometimes they
out.
nibble at the tree. They try and bite it. But you know, a lot of cats just like to lay underneath the tree. Does he like to do that?
He likes to mess around with our tree skirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. You know
that
that.
seems to be a favorite
Our-
thing. I think he's run into that at a few houses.
Yes. Yes.
It happens at
I
the
don't know why
workshop too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So now tell me, girls, where do you go to school, Lydia?
I go to Ann Arbor Open.
Oh, and Tabitha, are you in preschool?
No, some. I'm preschool, but Allen Creek.
Allen Creek.
Oh, Allen Creek. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. All right. So now, have you girls written a list or a letter and sent it to us at the North Pole?
Yes.
Oh, when did you send it? Has it been a little while? I haven't seen it
Last
yet.
night.
Oh, that's why we haven't seen
Mhm.
it. It hasn't gotten here yet.
Yeah, it'll take.
So
Won't be too long.
So now, what are some of the items? Tell me 2 items that are on your list that you think you would like.
Just say what you want for birthday.
Magic Mixie's Pixlings.
Etchy, Magic, Mixie, Pixels.
Pixlings.
Pixlings, okay. And what else?
Oh.
Oh, Clover says, I want some cat treats. So Tabitha,
Imagine Maxie's Pixelings and Genie Lamp.
Genie Land?
Yeah,
Oh,
lamp.
and that one.
Genie.
Oh, and
Genie
you know
lamp.
what?
Genie
Oh,
lamp.
genie lamp.
A genie lamp.
Oh, like a magic lamp.
Whoa!
Wow.
I'm gonna see what I can do for you. All right. You know, I always bring surprises, don't I?
Yes.
I like to do that. You know, you have your list, and then I like to surprise you. Now, let me ask you, what is your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip. Yeah, chocolate chip.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because that's my favorite too. Did
Yeah.
you know that?
No.
Oh, good. So, are you putting chocolate chip out for Christmas? Do you think? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. Boy, I've been looking forward to going to the house and delivering the presents because I love chocolate chip cookies.
I think you love every cookie, Santa.
Oh, I like that.
But chocolate chip is a favorite. He asks me to make them all the time. I think I'm baking chocolate chip cookies almost every day.
Yeah. Yes. We never run out. She has a key. It's laying here. This is the key to the cookie cupboard, isn't it?
Yeah, how did you get that?
I'm Santa Claus. Here you go.
Missing.
Here
Oh
you
my
go.
goodness.
She locks the cookie cabinet so I can't get more cookies. Oh,
Well, the broccoli cookie didn't keep you out.
Oh,
So.
no, it didn't. So now, are you girls working very hard to be really good sisters to each other?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I get good reports that you try to get along very much, and that you're so excited that Christmas is coming, and you're looking forward to it and can hardly wait. Is there any snow down there in Ann Arbor yet?
Yes. So it's quite a one snowflake on the ground. We saw some snowflakes not last week.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard there were a few. I know there's not a lot. I've been looking at the weather reports, and I didn't think I saw snow down there where you live. You live in Ann Arbor, right?
Ann Arbor, yeah.
Ann Arbor, yeah.
There's really
I'll
good.
show you one of our
Yeah.
Arctic snowflakes. You want to see this Arctic snowflake?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, isn't it beautiful? Oh, and this one, it doesn't melt though. It's so cold, it doesn't melt. But I thought I would show you. That's why we have so much snow at the North Pole, because it's cold and the snow never. It just kind of
Maybe
piling up.
you could do for nice kids. You every one on the present. If it's cold, you could send a snowflake to them.
Yes, that's right.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
Hard to do, but a good idea.
The problem is that when I bring the snowflakes down to your house, they always melt.
You could keep in the freezer bag. We could send ours to you.
That's an idea. You're a pretty smart girl, Tabitha. Would you like to come to the North Pole and go to work?
It's too cold there.
Oh.
We have those beautiful snowflakes, though. You'd see
Yeah,
those.
but I have a question. Do naughty kids get cold?
Oh, you know what? That's a story. Someday I'll have to tell you a story about the cold. But, they like to say that. I don't like to take cold to children that are not good, because you know what? Most children, they make a mistake sometimes.
Yeah.
And they do things that are not good.
Should have a little love inside.
Yeah. Yeah. So sometimes they slip up, and most often they end up on the nice list. Not too often do I have to give coal to a child.
Yeah.
Because
Because Dad told me a story.
Yeah.
He was a naughty kid once.
So I want to show you something. Have you ever wanted to see fairies?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know, the fairies help me do Christmas. So I have some of the fairies because it's so cold up here. I have them in a little container so I can show them to you. Do you see them?
Yeah.
There's red fairies in there, and there's some green fairies, and some blue fairies.
Is there pink fairy?
Do you see? They're making fairy dust, and the fairy dust is what helps me do Christmas. When they make red fairy dust,
Yeah.
the red fairy dust, you know what we do with that, right? We sprinkle that on the sleigh and on the bells. This is one of the bells that I put on the reindeer. And I sprinkle some red fairy dust on there. And you know what it lets me do? What do you think the reindeer and the sleigh do with some red fairy dust on them?
I don't know.
What do you think?
They fly.
That's right.
Yep.
Can you do that?
No, we don't have wings.
But can you make the sound of the reindeer flying in the sleigh?
If we were on an airplane, we
Yep.
could
Yep.
fly.
Have you ever put your hands, like maybe been running outside and you put your hands out when you're running through the wind and you feel, or maybe you're riding in a car. It's not always a good idea, but sometimes maybe you put your hand with the window open and you feel the wind and it lifts your hand up. Have you ever done that? Well, that's what happens when we have the fairy dust. Oh, it's wonderful. Yes. And then that's how the reindeer fly.
Do you ever let the fairies free?
Oh, yes. These fairies, they're free, but I thought I would show you some. So it's much easier. I put some in this container. See, they can breathe through the top there. You see? So they're good. And then what'll happen is after we've talked tonight, I will take them back. I'll open it up and they will go back to the fairy hollow.
Santa, we're out of time. It's time to meet with your friends from Australia that you mentioned earlier.
So it was very nice to talk to you, Tabitha and Leah. Merry Christmas. You both be good. Merry Christmas.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Be good.
Okay. Oh, we lost them. They're gone. So now we are going to speak with Nico, Abby, and Lucas, and they just need to unmute.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Maybe
Down
we could ask
under.
Mama to tilt the camera down a little
Thank
so we
you.
can see your faces. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Now we can see you. So what time is it in Australia? Is it right now?
December.
No, what time?
What time of day?
What time of day?
7 a.m. 7 a.m.
7 p.m. Oh.
7 a.m.
AM.
7 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh.
You guys got up early to talk to Santa. I'm impressed.
So you guys have grown up so much since last year. I can't believe it. You know, and you've grown up so much all those years that you came to see me at Carytown when you were little. I can't believe how much you've grown. My goodness. So Nico, let's see, you're 8 now, is that right? And so you must be in 3rd grade?
Nearly. I'm nearly in 3rd grade.
You're in 3rd grade. And Let's see.
Tell Santa that you're finishing school in Australia and the new school year starts next in February.
Oh, so you'll start third grade in February then, right? Ah,
Wow.
interesting.
So it's a little different than up here.
Mhm.
So how is it in so Abby, you're 6 years old now? Yeah. Wow. How are you? I know last year was the first year, I think, in Australia, if I remember right.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. So how are you adjusting? Do you really like it?
My mama, my Chacha.
know.
Do you
Yeah.
enjoy Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing about Australia at Christmas time? I remember what you told me last year. I asked what you would do on Christmas Day, and you told me you'd go to the beach.
I do remember that.
So when it's because it's summertime down there, right? Starting summer in December?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. So you get to go to the beach on Christmas Day. That's pretty fantastic. You know, North Pole, we wouldn't want to do that. So let's see. Now, Lucas, how are you? You're 2 years old now?
Yeah.
Say hi, Santa.
Hello, Chacha.
How are you? I'm so glad that you were able to visit me from down there. You know, Mrs. Claus, I were just talking a while ago. And you know, after Christmas, we were thinking about taking a vacation to Australia because it's warm down there. You know, it's so cold in January up in the north. You remember how Michigan could be? Oh, but just think how cold the North Pole is. It's even worse. So we were talking about maybe going to Australia and New Zealand to visit down there. Do you think I'll see any kangaroo if I come to Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. What else might I see? What other things should I be sure to see?
Koalas. Wombats.
Wombats. Oh, now a wombat. I've forgotten. What's a wombat? Tell me about that.
They're small bears that have kind of wolf faces.
Ah, yes. I think I've seen.
They look like bears.
They're marsupials, and
Uh-huh.
they're kind of big, aren't they?
Are they related to the koala?
Yes, they are.
Ah,
Yes, because they're all marsupials.
yes.
Mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what do the wombats eat? I know that koalas like to eat eucalyptus leaves.
What a wombat. Santa,
I don't
Yes.
do you want to see our elf?
Yes.
We have an
Well,
elf on the
you know,
shelf.
The
You can-
visitor elf.
Oh, the elf on a shelf they have.
Oh, you're touching it. I thought you could, Mrs. Claus. I thought the children couldn't touch them, that they disappeared.
I think the rule is different in every house. It's okay, Santa.
Oh, good, good.
Oh, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Ika. Whoops.
There
There
we
you go. Anyway, we have a little brother, Luke, who doesn't quite understand not to touch the elf. So we
Oh,
fixed
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I see. That's good. It didn't leave because quite often, if you touch them, they disappear. They come. But you know what we call those? You know, should I tell them what we call those elves?
Yeah, please.
Oh, you know, there are two types of elves from the North Pole. There are helper elves and there are visitor elves. Now, the visitor elves are like at your house. Those some people call elves on the shelf. They go out and they visit. Sometimes I understand they get in trouble. You kind of keep track of them, right?
I try. That's a
And-
lot of elves to keep track of.
And Lester, he's also in charge of them. Now, because there are so many visitor elves and I have so much to do, the helper elves, those are the elves that help me design and build the toys, take care of the reindeer, you know, maintain the workshop, get ready for Christmas. Those I work with. But now those visitor elves, there's too many of them. I can't keep track of them. So I didn't know that there was one down there. So what has it been doing? Has it been getting into trouble? Some mischief?
Yeah.
Every day it moves. It moves into a new place.
Ah. So now let me ask, because I know we're probably getting short on time, but I want to make sure I ask this question. What's the important thing we need to ask them?
What would you like to find under your tree?
Present. Good answer. You know what? How about if I bring surprise presents? Do you like surprises? Oh, then I don't even have to look at your list. I just bring surprises. So what do you think you'd like? What's one thing that you would like to find? Lucas, what do you think you'd like to find? What present should Santa put?
You want something blue?
He wants something blue.
Something blue. Oh, that's easy.
And Abby, what do you hope to find under the Christmas tree? One thing.
Are you still thinking? We can ask Nico. I think he knows. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
Nico.
I want a telescope.
A telescope. I'll bet you can really see some neat stars and things in Australia. Yeah. Are the skies really dark where you are at night?
We can see Mars. Like it's all the way over there.
We have good stars here at the North Pole too, because there's no light pollution here. So we get to see a lot of stars too. That's great.
So now, do you like science, Nico?
Yeah.
So that's good. Oh, that's good. So, I didn't tell you, I really like your hat. I like that very much. That's really attractive. I like the stars on it.
And they're sparkly, like the stars in the sky.
Now, did you?
I don't know. He was like a duck with sunglasses, right? Yeah. Tell Santa. He knows what it is.
Abby, what was that?
You can tell him. She had a. Do you want me to tell him? Okay. She wants this duck that she found in a catalog that has sunglasses.
Oh,
A duck with sunglasses. Ho, 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 ho. Well,
Yeah.
Also has and also has a gold chain.
Oh yeah, it does have a gold chain. It was a very silly duck.
oh, okay. I'll see what I can do. Gosh, I hope I have one of those.
that's
So
pretty
what do you
unusual.
think Mama wants for Christmas?
A ring?
I have a ring.
She has two.
You want
She has 2 rings? Oh, oh.
what?
She might want.
Do you want to go back and sit down or no?
You have I hope you guys know how lucky you are. You have a really special mama, because now I have to tell you, you guys don't know this, but you know how Mama keeps in touch with Santa Claus? And
Yeah.
Mrs. Claus North. How does she do it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you said you knew. Well, you see, we developed a special Santa app that she has on her phone. You can't see it. Only grown-ups can see it. But that's how she lets me know how you're doing. I know when you guys are kind of not getting along so well. Oh, and I know when sometimes you're not doing your chores. Oh, and I know sometimes when you guys don't listen. But you know what else I know? That she sent me a message recently. She sent me a message. She sent me a message that she said that she had some really wonderful children that were growing up so nice that even though sometimes you don't get along, you try really hard. And she was so proud of you and she loves you so much. She told me that I should think about bringing something special for Christmas to each of you. And so that's what she told me. That's how wonderful a mama you have. So I hope you give her lots of hugs. She loves you very much.
All right, Santa, let's
All
say
right.
goodbye.
So, well,
Down
it was
under.
good seeing you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Nice seeing you again.
Now we have McKenna and Oakley here, and they need to unmute their computer, and then we can talk to them. McKenna is 8 years old, and Oakley, I think, is 4.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, McKenna. Hi, Oakley.
Oh, Mrs. Claus, it's just I will be right back. I just heard high step. I don't know if you heard the music when I was answering the phone, or you were coming on. Do you hear that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Well, that's High Step out with the reindeer. He needs me for just a minute. I'll be right back. All right. So, Mrs. Claus, you talk to the children. I'll be right. It'll only take a minute.
Hello, girls. How are you?
Good.
Yeah, I see you have a tree up behind you. It's very pretty. Did you help decorate the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah? What kind of ornaments do you put on your tree?
What kind's on there?
We pick one out every year, and this year I picked out a Harry Potter one.
Oh, a Harry Potter one? Any?
Yeah, we went at the Ariel one and a leaf.
Oh, a leaf?
No, a leaf.
A wreath.
A wreath. Oh, yeah. So you have a wreath for your tree and a Harry Potter ornament that just brand new this year, right? So every year you get a new ornament. That is very cool. What Harry Potter character? Is it Harry Potter or Hermione?
It's Harry Potter. It's Harry Potter.
Yeah. Is that your favorite character?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's pretty cool.
Ariel is my favorite character.
And who's your favorite?
Ariel.
Say it louder.
Ariel.
Ariel?
Ariel from the Little Mermaid.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Potter, I'm like, Ariel. Sorry. Little disconnect. Well, that's your tree looks very beautiful. You girls did a nice job.
Right, go sit down. Go sit with your sister.
So you helped to decorate it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I have to tell you, I just, I had to check with High Step. High Step takes care of the reindeer. He was calling me because he said it was, he didn't know whether or not one of the reindeer stubbed its hoof. And he wanted to let me know that, it was bruised, but he doesn't think it will cause any trouble. It was Dasher. Do you know my other reindeer names?
Okay.
What are the reindeer's names, Oakley? You were singing it today.
It goes, do you know, it goes,
Dasher,
Dasher, and
Dancer,
Dancer, and Prancer.
Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen.
Wow, there you go.
And who's the 9th reindeer?
Rudolph.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do you know that Rudolph doesn't always go with me on Christmas night? He only goes out on the nights when it's really foggy or stormy.
And Rudolph was in my room today.
Who was in your room?
Rudolph.
Rudolph?
Rudolph was in your room?
Really?
Oh, I can't believe that. My goodness. So now, what are you girls hoping that Santa puts under your Christmas tree this year?
A gumball machine. A skateboard.
You want a skateboard, and what was it you wanted?
A gumball machine.
A gumball machine.
That's the second gumball
sounds
machine
like
I've
fun.
been asked for. Now, why is it that you want to have a gumball machine?
I really like gum and I always run out.
Oh, well, that's a good reason to have it.
You know, if you have a gumball machine that you have to put coins in, you would save some money.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
So, now, what else would you like for Christmas?
What do you want, Oakley? What did you say, Oaks?
I want a Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo
I
Switch.
want
You said a skateboard.
You said a skateboard, yes. But, you know, do you think you could do a skateboard? Are you big enough yet? Or maybe, or is there maybe something that might be better?
What else?
Well, maybe she can think about it and write it in on the list and send it to you because we actually have another caller. So that's all
Okay.
the time we
Well-
have right
Oh,
now.
my.
Well, you girls, you be very good. I'm going to bring some really nice things for you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, girls.
You know, sorry guys, they left as I was telling you. We had another caller, so hopefully they'll come back again. But while we're here, you know, we like to do something special for our littlest elves here at the North Pole that help us out. And we have Mistletoe, who's been helping us out for many years already, actually
Yes.
since her first Christmas ever, when she was
Yes.
not even a year old. She was only 6 months old. And now we have a new little elf that we're introducing, Tinsel Garland. And he's not even a year old yet. He's 11 months. He'll be a year old just after Christmas.
Wow.
Mistletoe, you really whip him around. You
Oh, she loves to hold him. But since they do so much work with us at the North Pole and doing the show, we always give them a little gift.
Oh,
Right?
yes,
And
that's
so
right.
we had a couple little gifts over here.
Oh,
I
yes.
think this
I
one's
hope they
for
li-
Mistletoe, actually.
I hope they like them.
And this one's for Tinsel Garland. But I don't know if Tinsel Garland knows how to open gifts.
Oh, and he's probably at this time probably likes the paper better than the
Oh,
present.
yeah. I bet you got to just help him a little, right?
Oh,
All right,
that's
let him
big
try
sis-
now.
That's what
it.
what big sisters are for.
Rip it. Rip it out. What's in there?
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so cool. You know, Tinsel Garland this year for Halloween dressed up as Gizmo from the Gremlins,
Oh, that's so funny.
which in fact is a Christmas movie.
Yes.
Oh, I hardly remember that movie.
Yeah, it's all
I
around
know I've-
Christmas. It's a
Oh,
Christmas
my
movie.
goodness.
You're
Yeah,
right.
go ahead, Mistletoe, open yours.
Oh, I hope you like what it is. Well, bust my buttons. You think you'll ever get that open? Look at that. She's so gentle with that
You're so
paper.
patient, Mistletoe.
Whoa, that's pretty cool. It says it's a science thing. It's a slimy tree frog with squishy anatomy. Oh, so it's like slime, but it's also a frog and it's got bones and
Oh, my
with
goodness.
organs and stuff in there. That's pretty
You
sweet.
get to learn about all that. Mistletoe, do you like science? Do you like squishy things?
Oh, Mistletoe loves some slime.
Oh,
Mistletoe, have you ever caught a real frog before? Like, do you go catching frogs at all? It's pretty fun to do.
Yeah,
don't have
we've
too
seen
many of
some
them.
frogs. I don't know if she'd touch one.
Oh, maybe just that slimy one will be perfect then.
Oh, you know what? The guest came back. Let's see if we can let them in while we talk.
is this
This will
Brooklyn?
be Brooklyn. Yeah, this is
okay.
Brooklyn.
Hello.
Oh, look at that little gremlin.
Brooklyn,
Hello,
can you
Brooke.
unmute yourself?
Ah,
There
there
we
we
go.
go. Hi, Brooklyn.
Hi, Brooklyn.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
You being shy.
Yeah.
So Brooklyn, are you excited for Christmas to be coming? Yeah. Do you have your Christmas tree up yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did
I
you
do have my Christmas tree and I decorate it.
You helped decorate it?
Yeah, with my mama.
With your
Yeah.
mama. Good for you.
Did you? So, what color lights do you have on your tree?
Uh,
Are they
gold or
different?
red?
What are they?
Gold or red?
Golden red.
red. Ho, 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 ho.
Get this guy away from me. He's just gonna ruin this.
Wow, that sounds really exciting. Now, I've forgotten, what do you put on top of your Christmas tree?
What's at the top?
A star.
Star. Oh, I like stars. We just talked to some little boys who wanted a telescope so they could look at the stars. Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever look up at the sky and see all of the stars?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. You know, at the North Pole, we have what we call the North Star.
Mhm.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, it shines so bright. Oh, you would love it. It's so colorful. Now, would you like, hey, I got an idea. Would you like to see some Christmas fairies?
Yeah.
Oh, I brought some in a container so you could see them. Look, do you see them?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the fairies. And what they're doing, there's red fairies and blue fairies and green fairies and yellow fairies. And these are Arctic fairies. Each one makes its own special dust. And that special dust, each kind helps me to do Christmas. Now, what do you think the red fairy dust might do? Any
I don't
idea?
know.
What's that?
I don't know.
You don't know? Would you like to know?
Yeah.
You want to tell her what the red fairy does?
Well, what the red fairy does when Santa goes out to the sleigh, he sprinkles it on the bells that are around the reindeer's neck. And what do you think it helps them do? What do the reindeer do?
Fly. Fly.
Yes. So the red fairy dust helps the reindeer fly.
Right.
Isn't that cool?
Uh-huh.
You didn't know that, did you?
No.
Oh, yes. And the sleigh then it goes That's how they fly. Only on Christmas Eve. So the fairies, they make me that red fairy dust.
Mhm.
Those other colors, those are Christmas colors. You know, if you look around, you see red, green, and gold or yellow, and you also see some blue, right? Yeah. What's your favorite Christmas color?
Yellow.
You like yellow? Oh, I
Yeah.
like blue. Now let me ask you, Brooklyn, what do you think you might like Santa Claus to put under the Christmas tree for you?
Here's your list.
Oh, you've got the list. You're
All
gonna have
right.
to mail that to me. Oh, that's a big list.
Okay, that's
Okay.
nice handwriting there, Brooklyn.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
What's one item that's on that list?
What's this?
A blender and mixer.
A blender and mixer.
A blender, and what are you going to do with a blender and a mixer?
It makes slime.
Slime?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
You're gonna make your own slime?
wow.
Oh.
Ask them.
Can I have a princess house, please?
Oh, Princess House. We'll have to see what we can do about that, all right?
Uh-huh.
Have you been really a good girl? Especially nice?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll see what I can do. I can't promise, but I will do the very best I can for you. All right. Let's see
Okay.
if you can't bring that. Now, because so I think it's just about time to go. I think to let you go, but it was really been nice talking with you.
Thank you.
Before you go, what would you like to say to Mrs. Claus and I? Say Merry Christmas.
Say Merry Christmas.
I want to say Merry Christmas to you. You give Mama lots of hugs. All
Merry
right?
Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Nice seeing you.
Santa, Mrs. Claus,
Thanks
love
for
you very
visiting.
much. Be good.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Get
you.
that letter out to me. All right?
Yeah, we'll mail it.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now we have Elmore and Ursi, who I believe we've had on a couple years in a row.
Oh, yes. These are my favorite.
Can they unmute?
Can you
There you go.
There you go.
We were on mute.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Oh, now I have to ask my favorite question. Where
What?
do you go to school?
Wines Elementary.
Mine's elementary.
Oh, you guys got smart. Because remember last year, I asked you where you went to school and you said wines. And you know what do you remember what I did? I went, I don't want wine. Where do you go to school? And you said wines. I said, I don't want a wine. And we did that, but you got smart this year. You said Wines Elementary. So I couldn't do that. So let's see. How old are you guys this year?
8.
8?
5.
8 and 5. Okay.
Oh, so it must be kindergarten and 3rd grade?
Second grade.
Yeah.
Second.
Okay.
Oh.
I like how you pointed down 1 grade.
Now,
Thank you for helping us.
Now what's that on your t-shirt? Jago.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Lego, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
look at that. Wow.
Let me guess. I'll bet somewhere on your list there's some Legos.
Actually, no.
No?
Really?
You got enough of them, huh?
Yeah, we got a lot of Legos.
Yeah. So Elmore, what would you like for Christmas? What's one item?
Naruto X Boruto Ninja Unlimited Ninja Storm Connections. It's a game for Nintendo.
Wow.
You have the Nintendo game already, I thought.
Yeah.
So you just need a game for it. And you have the system. Okay. Well, that's a good ask. So how about you? What would you like?
An Elsa Ice.
Percy? What's
An
that?
Elsa Ice Castle.
An ice castle.
Elsa.
Elsa Ice Castle.
Elsa
Yeah.
Ice Castle.
Now, I have to ask about your Christmas tree behind you. It looks beautiful.
It's really pretty. I love it.
It looks like you have a lot of glass ornaments. Are those glass ornaments?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of them
Oh.
are.
And there's also a coffee cup.
Oh, somebody likes coffee, I'll bet. I like those.
It's very pretty.
So now, this is an important question I need to check too. Will you be home for Christmas or are you traveling?
Yes, we'll be home.
Yes, okay. I always like to check because sometimes people travel, they go see relatives or they go on a vacation, and we need to know where to bring those gifts.
Yeah, it is helpful information.
So what really good thing have you done in the last month or so? One good thing you've done. Elmore, can you think of one thing?
Yeah.
Nice thing.
Thinking right now.
I know I did a couple. I really can't think of a specific one.
Well, think of just in
That
general.
was a really long time ago.
What was that?
When I was 3.
Has to be this
But
year.
only when I was 4.
That was a
Um,
year ago.
I bet you've
was
done
last
some
year.
nice things and you don't even realize it.
Yeah, the report is that you two are doing very well. School is going well, is that right?
Yeah.
Is school
Yeah.
going well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's your favorite thing to do in school?
Art.
Recess.
Recess and art. So you like to get out and get some exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you like to, so in art, what kind of artwork do you like to do? Painting or drawing?
It's not really free. Well, unless you finish the project. Right now, we're working on the decorative shields that people used to hang up.
You
Oh,
mean-
that sounds
You mean
very
like
cool.
you mean like in medieval time or
Mhm.
ancient times? Yeah.
Are you painting it then? Painting
Yeah.
it on something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very cool. So did you
We
study
already
the
cut- we have already cut the shape out.
Okay. Did you study the history of the people who used those shields then too?
No.
No.
Although
It's
we are
just-
doing that. We are doing that in social studies.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So whatever you're learning in social studies, you're doing in art too. That's
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah. Now, Ursi, do you go to school now? Are you in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Yeah. And where do you go to school this year? You
Wines
said
Elementary.
both of you go to Wines, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's kind of nice. You both are in the same school now. So how do you get to school? Do you ride a school bus or does somebody take you to school or do you walk to school?
Somebody takes us.
Oh,
I
how
would have liked it if we walked to school.
Oh, nice. Very nice. So now, is there anything you ever wanted to ask Santa or Mrs. Claus about Christmas or about the North Pole that you ever wondered about?
Oh, Airsy's got a I'm gonna stop. Airsy's just got one.
What do your reindeers like to eat?
What's that?
What do your reindeers like to eat?
What do they like to eat?
Yeah.
Well, they eat what, at the North Pole, they eat something called lichen. Lichen is kind of like a grassy type of substance that grows, and they like that. But they also sometimes they'll eat carrots, and and sometimes they like a little bit of grain sometimes. So yeah, and lots of water. They drink lots of water. Reindeer don't have any teeth on the bottom. Did you know that? Have you ever fed a horse? Have you ever gone and fed a horse an apple? And you have to put the apple on your hand and hold it open like this because you don't want to hold it like that because their teeth, they'll bite. They don't mean to, but they would bite down. Well, with reindeer, they just have kind of like on the bottom, it's sort of like a fibrous type of gum. And they have teeth on the top. So they pick it up and they move the food back and forth in their mouths. That's how they eat it. But they don't bite you. But they like carrots. The carrots are good. Do you ever leave any carrots for the reindeer on Christmas? I forgot. Yeah. I have to
This
tell
year
you.
we'll do it.
Yeah,
What's
this year we'll do it.
Yeah.
This year
What?
we'll do it.
I have to tell you something. The reindeer don't always get those carrots. You know why?
Why?
I like the carrots too. Sometimes I eat them because I can't eat all of those cookies. As a matter of fact, I don't know if what I do when I come in. If there's more than just a cookie or two, I usually will bring a little Ziploc bag and I take the extra cookies and I put them in the bag. I zip it up and then I use the blue fairy dust. sprinkle a little blue fairy dust. It goes through the portal back to the North Pole. And then when I get back to the North Pole after Christmas, the day after Christmas, all of the elves and I and Mrs. Claus, we have a milk and cookie party. You didn't know that, did you? Yeah. So also, do you know how I get all the presents to you? Would you
No.
like to know? I use some, we at the North Pole, the helper elves are there, and they get all the gifts that are ready for you, for my bag, for your home. They take those, they sprinkle a little blue fairy dust on it. Then what happens is they go through the portal. You know what a portal is, right? It's kind of like a big doorway in space, and it goes through to my bag. So my bag never gets empty. Then I take the gifts out and I bring them into the house and I put them under the tree. Now, if I have any extra cookies, again, I do it reverse. I put some of that blue fairy dust. They go through the portal. The elves get it and they put them aside for the big party. Pretty neat, huh?
It's a cookie exchange.
That's right. So, is there anything else about the North Pole you would like to ask or Christmas? No? We've answered all the questions. There's no mysteries.
Yeah.
Yep. No?
I don't think we got any more questions.
Okay, no more questions.
Well, you know.
I have one more.
Oh,
Okay.
Lucy has one.
I
What's
want
that,
you
Lucy?
guys to guess what's on my dress.
Oh, what's on her dress?
Probably
Can't see.
probably a snowman.
Ow.
What?
A heart.
A heart.
Oh, a
Yeah.
sparkly heart. There it is.
Well, you know what? I promise you guys something. There's going to be some really nice gifts there for you. You guys have been you're good children. You try real hard. Most of the time you listen to mom, the grown-ups in your house, and try to do the right thing at school. And I'm very proud of you. And I got a message from the grown-ups that they are really proud of you guys, and that they suggested, because you're growing up so well and they love you so much and they're so proud of you, they asked me if I could bring a special gift on Christmas Day for each of you. So there'll be one surprise there for you. So you guys keep trying really hard. All right? Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus love you very much. We're very proud of how you're growing up. Keep up the good work. All right?
Yeah.
So I guess we have to say goodbye now. And I will see you guys on Christmas Eve. You won't see me. So be good.
I love you.
Merry
I
Christmas.
love
Merry
you.
Christmas. Well, Santa, why don't we take a little break and watch some holiday videos, and then we'll come back and we'll talk to some more kids.
Good. Be good.
We'll be back soon.
Bye-bye. go to bed. You can go upstairs.
Hi, Santa.
Hello? 1 or 2 maybe?
5.
Oh, 5. You know, I usually only have the list, and it's so nice. You know what? Oh. Merry Christmas, everyone. It's so good to have you come out to the farm here out at the petting farm at Domino Farms. It's been so nice today. I hope that we get to do it again. And even if you don't come and see Santa, come on out here and see the animals and all the things that are in the welcome center. Have a treat and spend a little bit of time. It's a wonderful time, and the barns are heated, so if you come in the winter, you don't have to be out in the cold. Merry Christmas, everyone. I look forward to visiting your homes. Be good. Bye-bye.
Ann Arbor, A Christmas Story. 'Twas the days before Christmas and cold winds were blowing, some stuck in the street with construction ongoing. The children were happy inside of their homes, all their wishes were answered as schools were all closed. Many took to the cold and made use of the snow. Little igloos were made as snow piles got to grow. But for those in their houses with time on their hands, they were calling up Santa with season's demands. We're sick of this weather, there's nothing to do. We want something fun and we want something new. They huffed and they puffed as they shuffled indoors, tucked close to the flames as their fireplaces roared. Meanwhile, Santa waited with eyes on his wrist, his watch ticking by as he laid out his list. Like those in the town, he was getting upset, for his favorite day ever hadn't come about yet. Santa Claus understood what it's like to stay waiting, so he wrote a letter, his ink and quill shaking. He asked his best elf to deliver it fast, as he worried the calm in the weather won't last. Delivered by Rudolph to the violent monster, unsure if the other was just an imposter. They both came together to act as the mailer of Santa's big letter to Christopher Taylor. "Right here," wrote Santa, "are fun things to do, to keep Christmas cheer without turning it blue. Some events that we hope will keep everyone merry, to distract from the blizzards that keep the roads scary." Ann Arbor residents took to their screen, preferably CTN's Channel 16, to hear what the mayor had read from Kris Kringle at the next city council where citizens mingled. And as they all sat and discussed different theories, they also heard news of occurrences clearly. Like actors performing downtown and nearby, free exercise classes to take at the Y, the art museum showing their newest creations with U of M kindly accepting donations, the library hosting events for the youth, and the neutral zone's music they craft in the booth. Soon many were leaving to figure out more, others gave up and were hitting the stores, until no one was left but the council and press, when the mayor did finally give his address. I could tell you what Santa had wrote to the crowd, but I sense that his letter doesn't matter right now. For the moral I found at this point in the book is there's so much to do if you're willing to look. Go share what you know and seek out what's expressed. You may find Ann Arbor will leave you impressed. So give thanks to the people keeping spirits alive. Happy holidays, Ann Arbor, from Ward 1 to Ward 5.
Well, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. I don't want a doll, no dinky tinker toy. I want a hippopotamus to play with and enjoy. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. I don't think Santa Claus will mind, do you? He won't have to use a dirty chimney flue. Just bring him through the front door, that's the easy thing to do. I can see me now on Christmas morning, creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see a hippo hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles, no rhinoceroses. I only like a hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. Rum-pa-pa-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Rum-pa-pa-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Mom says a hippo would eat me up, but then a teacher says the hippo is a vegetarian. Rum-pa-pa-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Rum-pa-pa-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. There's lots of room for him in our two-car garage. I'd feed him there and wash him there and give him his massage. I can see me now on Christmas morning creeping down the stairs. Oh, what joy and what surprise when I open up my eyes to see Hippo Hero standing there. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. No crocodiles, no rhinoceroses. I only like hippopotamuses, and hippopotamuses like me too. Rum-pa-pa-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
Once upon a time, in a land not too far away, Mistletoe and Holly Holiday joined Santa on a mission to spread holiday cheer. They stopped at Faithview Christmas Village with the help of some trusty reindeer.
Merry Christmas!
They kept warm from the cold by a roaring fire to stand near, and helped Santa spread the word of kindness during the Christmas time of year.
Hello and welcome back.
Hello.
It's Santa and Mrs. Claus here at the North Pole. Looking forward to talking with you some more and sharing what you're hoping for Christmas and all the things that you're doing. Oh, it's so fun tonight. We really are enjoying it, aren't we?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love seeing all the kids put their faces really close to the screen. It's really fun. I want to go like that too.
Speaking of kids, we have a couple kids with us right now. Nolan,
All right.
who is 10, and Quinn, who is 7. And they are from South Lyon.
Hello, Merry Christmas, Nolan and Quinn. Nice to see you. I love your pajamas. Are those pajamas? Oh my goodness, I love them.
Thank you.
Yes. So that's a pretty nice looking tree there.
Oh yeah, thank you. Used a bunch of our ornaments that we picked out. I did a Minecraft one, made one for my parents. It's a lot of
Wow.
tree.
Uh-huh.
Quinn,
Well, that's really great. We're breaking up a little bit. Can you hear us?
Yeah, we can hear you fine.
Okay. All right. Good. That's all right. Sometimes I think there's a little bit of snow here at the North Pole, so sometimes it delays and drags a little bit. So
It's a little blizzardy out tonight, Santa.
is it snowing down there and where you're at?
No, it hasn't. It hasn't snowed in like a month. It's
Now you're in South Lyon, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I visited South Lyon just recently. I was there a few weeks ago. I made a stop at the Kiwanis Christmas tree sale. And then last night I was in South Lyon. I went to the Kiwanis had a dinner for seniors at the high school. And so I was there saying hello to the folks. Do you know what was really neat? I met a lady that was 104 years old. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, but that's young.
That's
Santa.
oh yeah, yeah. Compared to
be young.
But you know, it was really, really nice to meet
But
somebody.
impressive.
Yeah, she was very nice. So anyway, so now where do you go to school in South Lyon?
We both go to Hardy Elementary. We have like a Husky symbol, and it's a great school, elementary
Uh-huh.
school.
Let's see. And so you are 9, is that right?
No, I'm 10.
10. Yes, I had the wrong information here.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, and Quinn, you're 7.
Yeah.
So now, let me ask you about school. What's your favorite thing in school, Quinn?
Reading.
Reading. What have you read lately? Have you read a book?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Nolan, now, what do you like about school best?
I really like my teacher a lot. I love read aloud, and of course I love playing tag on recess.
Oh
yeah.
Tag's always fun.
You like to run. Do you do any sports, Nolan? Are you involved in any sports outside of school?
We do this thing called Ninja Warrior, where it's this giant like area with all different like obstacles, like ring lines,
Yes.
walls that we can like climb up.
Uh-huh.
Activities
Like
on.
they have on, I've seen, we've watched some of that on the television up here in the North Pole. Like
Yeah.
the many countries. I know in America they have it called American Ninja Warrior, and they have it in England and a couple other countries. They all have competitions.
Yeah, we've watched that before, and it's the ninja. It's officially called the Ninja's Edge, but it's basically just like a junior version of that. Like cool.
So what do you like to do best on that? What type of challenge or activity?
I personally love doing this thing called the warped wall. It's basically just a wedge where you have to like climb up and grab into the top. Put yourself.
Yes, I've seen that.
Uh,
And yeah.
my highest wall that I made up is 12 feet, I think. Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I couldn't jump 12 feet. I go down. I've been up 12 feet, of course, get on those roofs, but I wouldn't do that so well. So Quinn, what do you do? Do you do the ninja too?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to do?
Bars.
What is it?
Monkey bars.
Oh, the monkey bars. You go hand over hand? Is that what you do? Or yeah. Now, so let me ask you, Christmas is coming. What do you folks think you would like to find under the Christmas tree?
When you want to go first, or do you want me to? You can. Okay. So I wrote down my top 5 things that I want. And my first thing is called a PS5. And it's for PlayStation 5. It's like the software that's very cool, and it has a lot of cool games on it that I want. And the second one, nobody ever has heard about, but it's called a Sphero Bolt. It's a really weird name, but it's this like a clear ball that has a bunch of like programmable stuff in it. You download the app and you can program it to like move around and do certain stuff. And I love programming, so
it's called, what is it again?
a Sphero Bolt.
Sphero.
Sphero ball?
Sphero Bolt.
Bolt.
Lightning.
I have to, you know what? I'm not familiar.
Sounds like a robot almost.
I have to check with Bernard and see.
AI technology. We're gonna have to get that up here in the North Pole.
So what else was there?
My third one, I've always wanted like a really fancy laser tag set that I can like use at home or outside with my friends, like play laser tag.
Mm-hmm.
My fourth one is these books called FGTV. They're like comics about these YouTubers, and really good and interesting that I love.
Okay. All right, Quinn, was there one other thing?
But the last thing is I have a YouTube channel that I love to do, and I think this would help me out a lot. It's like a giant iPad stand that you can set my iPad that I use for recording like up and down, and so nobody has to hold it when I record.
When you record.
You do a YouTube
Mhm.
channel? What is your YouTube channel?
So it's called NOLAN, which is my name, and BLOX, Nolan Blocks.
And what is it about?
So it's about me and my friends, like either making gaming videos or making memes or just playing around. And one time I got like I think 6,000 people to watch my video. So,
Wow, that's pretty sweet.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mhm.
So yeah, I take it you like electronics and technology type things.
Yeah,
Plus physical. You like to do the ninja and you're a competitive guy.
I love to do like electronics and like I love to play around with that. And I also love doing the Ninja Warrior. It's very fun.
Wow, yeah. Wow. Well, before we run out of time, Quinn, what is it that you would like?
I want a bunk bed.
A bunk bed.
Ooh.
And a stuffed bunny.
Stuffed bunny, all right.
And a Hatchimal nursery set.
Oh, Hatchimals. Ah, yes. They've been around a long time. And what else?
That's it.
Well, you know,
That's it. Oh,
well, you know, Mrs. Claus, you know what I'm most impressed about these two? They are very polite young folks. They each take turns letting each other speak. That's great. Your parents must be very proud of you.
Yeah.
And, matter of fact, we get reports all the time about the children, how they're doing. You didn't know this. Don't go looking for this because you won't find it. It's hidden, it's masked. But everybody, all the grown-ups today seem to have phones, right? And many children. So we thought at the North Pole, I went to Sparky. His name's Lester, but he's our IT guy. He takes care of the computers and technology at the North Pole. It's a Sparky. Can we come up with a way that we can keep track of the children and that grown-ups can let us know how they're doing and make requests and so on? So he came up with an app. It's called the Santa app. Now it's hidden on their phones. They can't show it to you because it's only for grown-ups. But that's how I keep track of you guys, how you're doing. And it just happened that recently, I can see why now, that I got a message that said that they were so proud of how you two were doing and that you're growing up so well and that you try so hard to do the right thing and work hard, and that they think you're just growing up to be wonderful children and going to be fine adults. Well, they said, Santa, do you think maybe, because we love them so much, do you think maybe you could maybe just bring a special gift on Christmas for each of them? So I think I'll be doing that. There's going to be something really nice for you guys, each of you, because you should be very proud of yourself and what you're accomplishing.
Thank you, Santa.
I'm very proud of you. So I wish you all Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're going to stay
Yeah.
on with Isaac. Isaac, we want you to stay here. And Nolan and Quinn, you guys have a beautiful Christmas.
You too.
Merry Christmas.
Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.
Thanks for visiting.
You guys have a wonderful time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Keep
Bye.
working hard.
I will.
Isaac. So, all right. I think we still have Nolan and Quinn.
Well, we're getting rid of Nolan and Quinn. We got Isaac now. We're here with Isaac.
I hope we didn't get rid of them.
Well, we
They
took
were
them
too
off
nice to
screen.
get rid of. But I was teasing. Yeah, when we're done, Isaac, I'm sorry. When we're done talking to you, we zap you and you just go into the Christmas outer space.
Not true.
Not really.
Hi, Isaac. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, Mrs. Claus.
How
Oh,
are
you're
you?
welcome.
How you doing,
Good.
Isaac?
Good.
I
I
love
have
your
your
shirt.
Thanks.
Is that Baby Yoda?
Yeah, from The Mandalorian.
Yeah, we watched it up here at the North Pole. That's one of Santa and I's favorite shows.
I have your elf. If
Oh,
you're
yes. Which one is this?
I don't know. I don't think we named it.
Well, I explained to someone earlier, you know, in the North Pole, we have two types of elves. We have helper elves and we have visitor elves. The visitor elves are like your friend there. They go out to the homes. Some people call them elves on the shelf. And I hear they get in trouble sometimes. Yeah, the helper elves, now those are the elves that help Mrs. Claus and I prepare for Christmas. They paint and they build and they help us to maintain the sleigh and the reindeer and all those things. So there are so many helper elves that I have to work with to get ready for Christmas that I can't keep track of all of those visitor elves. So I'm kind of surprised you were able to grab them, because quite often they disappear after you touch them, but that's good. Has it done anything wrong yet? Gotten in anything or no trouble?
No, our elf has been probably the greatest elf we could ever have.
Oh, that's good.
Now, Isaac, where do you go to school?
I go to Carpenter.
Carpenter. And what grade are you in?
I'm in 4th grade.
4th grade. So you must be about 9. Is that right?
I'm
8 or
10.
9? 10. Okay. Now, what do you do when you're not in school? Do you do any sports or anything like that?
I have to take care of my mom. And sometimes I go on my trampoline when it's warm. I go to aftercare.
Yeah. Where is aftercare at?
It's in the cafeteria.
Oh, now help me out a little bit. What is aftercare? That after school?
Yeah, a group of kids go to the cafeteria after school, and there's snacks and there's activities. We go outside sometimes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. So you're there until how late?
Whenever mom and dad pick you up.
Whenever
After work? When the grown-ups get out of work?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Do you like that? Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Oh, good. So, Isaac, what do you think you'd like to find for Christmas under the Christmas tree?
I would like some new Skylanders, please.
What was it again?
Skylanders.
Skylanders. Ooh, okay.
I would like a dark trap, please.
What was it? What kind of trap?
A dark trap, please.
A dark trap.
That's a Skylander.
It's a Skylander trap you can use in Skylanders.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
The new Bad Guys book, Bad Guys 18.
Is that a graphic novel?
Yeah, it's a graphic novel.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
When
I was little, we used to call them comic books, but they're not comic books anymore. Now they're more sophisticated. The stories are much better.
Yeah, I think people still call them comics. Some people call them graphic novels.
Yeah.
I would like some Mario stuff, please.
Mario? You mean like games or?
Depends.
Okay. Now, have you written a letter or made a list?
No.
Okay. All right. That's all right.
So you'll have to remember, Santa. Everything he asked for.
I got it.
Santa, you better be writing it down in your book.
I'm right. I got it. I'm taking care of it.
If I didn't have Mrs. Claus, Isaac, I'd be lost.
I'll do it. I'll
So-
make sure you covered, Isaac. I'll do my best.
Thank you, Mrs. Claus.
You know, Isaac, I really appreciate you're a very polite young man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's really
I think you
nice.
said please after everything you asked for.
That's very nice. It's refreshing to hear. Thank you. You should
You're
be proud of
welcome.
yourself. You should be proud of yourself for that.
I am.
Because that's very good. And you know, and I know that the grown-ups are in your house are very proud of you for that too. So, and I think I don't know if I'll be able to bring everything that you're asking for Christmas, but I'm going to try real hard to get you the things you would like. All right.
That's okay.
So will you promise me one thing? And I know that it'll be an easy promise for you to keep, that whatever you find under that tree, you're going to enjoy and appreciate.
Yep.
Now, Isaac, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Nope, I'm an only child.
You're an only child. I like how you said that. I'm an only child. So what do you like holiday movies, Christmas movies?
Yeah, I watched Elf with my grandma and grandpa.
Uh-huh.
That's a fun movie.
I was gonna ask you if you have a favorite.
I think my favorite would be Home Alone.
Home Alone?
You're the second person tonight who said that was their favorite Christmas movie. That's a pretty funny movie.
All right. Is there anything you'd like to ask Santa or Mrs. Claus
Um,
in the time remaining?
do you have any pets?
Yes, that's a good question. We have pets. We have some cats.
Mhm.
Now I always forget what's our cats. Let's see, we got 2, right?
Yeah, Candy Cane and Cookie Crumb.
Yeah, and then of course the reindeer are sort of pets. I mean, they're not domestic. They're certainly
They don't
not
live in the house.
No.
They
But
sneak
the
in the
cats are
house.
like barnyard cats. They go around. They are outside and inside.
Yes.
When you
Oh,
live in the
yes.
North Pole, you
Yeah.
can't keep a cat inside.
No. Everybody thinks that we live right at the North Pole. So, and so we're actually in what's called Christmas Valley, which is kind of like very near the North Pole. The North Pole is where the shop is and where we do most of the work, but it's a little bit, the Christmas Valley is where, our home is, and there's a small village there, and some of the elves live there, and it's a little more pleasant for the animals to be outside. It's not quite as harsh as the North Pole. So, but so we have some pets, and but do you have pets, Isaac?
Yeah, we have 2 cats.
2 cats. Cats are always easy to take care of. You
Yep.
just have to put the food down in a box. They take care of themselves almost.
What are your cats' names?
There's this colorful one named Daisy, and there's this gray one named Rosalina.
Rosalina?
Yep. They're
Wow,
both-
that's a pretty name for a cat.
The colorful one, is it what they call a calico? It's like black and yellow and all different colors.
I'm not sure what kind of cats we have.
Oh, okay. Well, do you play with them sometimes? A string or a ball or anything like that?
Yeah, sometimes. Daisy is very into me. Sometimes they'll hold my hand up, and
Yeah.
she'll try to jump for it.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, neat. Yeah, cats are pretty smart. I think if you have a cat, you never have a cat. The cat has you.
Do they sleep in bed with you, Isaac?
No, I think they sleep on the couch.
Do they like Christmas? The cats in the North Pole love Christmas. They love the lights. They love the trees. They love the
They love
wrapping
the
paper.
ornaments.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Rosalina has been sleeping under a Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
And Daisy has been stealing our elf's hat and knocking it around.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I love Christmas cats.
Well, Isaac, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. It's been really
You
nice
too.
sharing its time with you. Thank you for joining us.
You're
And,
welcome.
keep working hard at school. Take care of mom. Keep her in line. All right.
Okay.
So, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
too.
Isaac.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, why don't we talk to Mistletoe a little bit more? She was kind of cut short. Maybe we could ask Mistletoe what she wants for Christmas this year.
Hey, Mistletoe.
I just saw you the other day, but we didn't get to talk much because I was so busy. Did you eat those candy canes? Yeah. I'll bet they didn't last long.
You know what she really liked at the petting farm?
What?
These cookies they had in the barn.
Oh.
They had a tray of cookies in the barn, and you know how everyone from the North Pole likes to munch on cookies.
Yes.
Including little tinsel garland over here.
Oh.
Tinsel
Did you get
garland
one of
keeps
those
trying to-
coloring pages?
Oh yeah, she did. Those are cool, Santa. Did you have those made this year?
Yes. I thought the children might enjoy that. And the nice thing is, since all of the grown-ups, since we've invented that app, now the children can keep it. They can keep their picture, and the grown-ups that are with them, they can take pictures of it and they can send it to me. And so they get to keep that picture. And if they didn't get it all colored, they can color more. If they happen to think of something more they might like for Christmas, I guess they could put it on there too.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea.
So what is it you would like for Christmas? Some stinky socks?
Stinky socks.
Some cauliflower.
Oh, yeah, for Dada. Dada loves the cauliflower.
What would you like? What do you hope to find?
Mini brand.
Mini friends?
Mini brands.
Oh, mini brands. Yes, those are very popular this year. I'm not sure I fully understand why, but it is they are kind of cute.
Oh, they're totally cute, Santa.
Oh, those are products that people would find in a store.
Oh.
But they're little.
Like for maybe playing store?
Yeah, I guess.
They have like a store you can buy too.
Yeah,
and
that's
the
fun.
mini brands are surprises. You don't know what you're gonna get. So that's part of it. Kids love a surprise. We all know that.
Yes.
You can also get Disney ones.
Oh, Disney ones?
Oh, of course. That sounds like it would make sense, yes.
Yeah.
If they're gonna make something, I would think they'd make a Disney.
Well, yeah, Disney makes everything, right?
Yeah, that's right.
What else?
So
Little toesies.
Clouds.
Clothes. Real fashionista, huh?
oh, everybody needs clothes.
And stinky socks and underwear.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, you get tired of wearing an elf outfit all the time. It's nice to change things up every now and then. I totally
especially in the
understand,
off
Mistletoe.
season. When it's not Christmas time, you want to look cool.
Right.
That's right. That's why I sometimes wear green, white, and different colors because I want to look cool.
You know what we like to do when we're not working our tookuses off for Santa for the holidays? We like to make a gingerbread house every year. Do you guys
yes.
Fun. Yeah. Yep. We've done that too up here at the house. Santa and I. Yep.
Yeah,
It's very fun.
When I was a kid, going to elf school, we would make gingerbread houses every year in school. And so now that I have my own little elves, I make sure we make a gingerbread house every year because it's such a fun memory to have during the holiday season.
Do you make the pieces or do you get a kit or how do you do it?
We'll get a kit. It's too much work when you have all these toys to make, to make the gingerbread too.
That's
so
true.
We'll get a kit and then we build the house. It's not a pre-built house. The gingerbread pieces are made, but we put the house together.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fun. Then you decorate it, right?
Yep, and then you get to put all the candy on it. And Mistletoe's favorite part is not putting the candy on it; it's putting it in her mouth.
Yeah.
So do you eat the gingerbread house like eventually, or does it just stay up?
She'll eat. Mistletoe will eat a little bit of the candy, but for the most part, it just stays up, and then we throw it away after the holidays.
I eat the frosting.
Yeah, she wants to eat all.
Oh, you eat the frosting.
Well, I bet Tinsel Garland will eat some of that frosting this year.
Oh, I'll bet this
And
year
you
too.
said soon we could make sugar cookies with sprinkles and edible glitter.
Oh.
Full glitter? Ooh,
Oh, that-
to check that
that's
out.
what I think they call that sugar glitter.
Yum.
Do they look like this?
No, it looks like glitter that you throw in the air. Tinsel Garland's getting a little antsy here. What do you think he wants for Christmas this year? What do you think Tinsel Garland wants?
I think he wants
milk.
Milk
and cookies.
I think he wants
Something. You gotta
away.
Reminds me of some of the children I saw recently.
Oh no! Uh-oh. That elf better take Tinsel Garland away. So Tinsel Garland, this is his first Christmas, and for Christmas, I think he might want his 2 front teeth because he's got 4 teeth, but not the front ones.
Wow.
He's got 2 on the bottom, and then he's got the 2 side ones, and he looks like a vampire.
Funny.
Yeah, so that's pretty cute, but it's unusual because most babies.
Yeah, they get these 2.
Yeah, they get these 2 first, but if he's like.
So he's got his incisors first.
Yes.
I've never seen that.
I
That's
haven't
pretty
either.
funny.
I will send you guys a picture I just took of his vampire teeth.
I would love to see that.
You know what I want for Christmas is to lose 2 teeth. So I have lost 10 teeth.
You've lost 10 teeth?
No, she's lost 8. She wants to lose 10 so she can be the elf with the most teeth lost in her grave.
Oh.
So we have 1 elf growing teeth and 1 elf losing teeth.
Wow.
Keeping the tooth fairy busy.
Yeah, the tooth fairy, I'm sure, is getting dizzy. Going back and forth.
Santa, do you know the tooth fairy?
Well, sure. One of the guardians. The tooth fairy. Along with Cupid. Jack Frost.
The Easter Bunny.
The Easter Bunny. That's right. Yes. Yep.
Tom Turkey.
Time. And of course, Mother Nature.
Oh, that's an important one. That's an
Yes.
important one.
Yes. So Mistletoe, do you still like to do crafts?
Mistletoe, get over here. Come on, Mistletoe. We were just talking about doing some crafts. Mistletoe's very crafty and artistic.
I suppose now that Mistletoe goes to school, you're not able to do as many videos as you used to do.
Well, we're planning on it over break. Once
Well, good,
once the
'cause they were
holiday rush is done, we're gonna do some videos.
they were fun to watch.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Santa and I always love watching you two do your craft videos. It's very fun.
Yeah, we had to take a little break because of tinsel garland, and you know how when
Yeah.
elves are so tiny and they just need you constantly. So
Yeah.
now that he's getting a little bigger, I think we can do it.
And I go crazy.
Well, you're crazy. Well, what's your favorite holiday movie? Mistletoe?
Come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Never watched it with me.
Wait, which one?
Home Alone.
Oh, that's the third person. That's probably why she said it.
Yeah, I would think so. You know what I like personally? Frosty the Snowman, an old classic.
Oh,
Frosty the Snowman, Home Alone, right after Red-Nosed Reindeer. I don't know the rest.
I like Charlie Brown Christmas. Speaking of old ones.
Oh my gosh, you know,
and the original Grinch with Boris Karloff as the
we
voice.
watched the original Grinch already this year, and you know
I
the
love
movie
it.
that they made. I don't know when was that? 5 years ago, the cartoon. That one's pretty good too. It was in theaters about 5 years ago. The
Oh,
remake
I
was
haven't
pretty
seen
good.
that one.
But I'm not into the live action one. That's not my
No.
cup of tea. But I agree, the Grinch is great, and I'm very sad because the juggernaut that is Apple stole the peanuts from all of us. And if you don't,
I know it's such a bummer. I miss that was such a nice thing to be able to do. Like when you had 3 channels, I think it was always on CBS too. Charlie Brown.
you know, they
one.
used to always play it on PBS. They made sure to always play the Peanuts holiday
Oh.
specials on PBS, and they don't get them anymore because
Ugh.
you have to have Apple TV to do it.
Ugh. That's a sad thing.
Yeah, because those are really precious to all of us. I mean, that's been around
Right.
forever.
Yeah. And it's nice too when it was on PBS because PBS is free and everybody
Yeah.
can watch it.
And I think
Equal
that
opportunity TV.
Even at the North Pole.
And we could get, because at the North Pole, we can get PBS. It's hard to get some of those streaming channels. So
yeah. Well, we have another person that's in the waiting room. I'm going to let him in. This is Lydia, and she will be our last caller for the evening.
okay. Lydia, right?
Lydia, age
Okay.
7,
Age 7.
Oh.
and she's from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Hello, Lydia, are you there?
1 second, let me grab her.
Oh,
Okay, come here, Lydia. They're ready for you. Hop on. There you go. Okay.
Hi, Lydia.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? Oh my, somebody's getting some new teeth in. Look at you. The tooth fairy's been busy at your house.
Have you heard that song? I'll bet you've heard that, right? All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. You've never heard that?
Ask your mom to play that song for you. That's a fun song.
You'll have to look for it on her phone. It's an old one. It's a song about a little boy who lost his 2 front teeth, and that's what he wants for Christmas. So he can whistle. So Lydia, how old are you?
8.
8 years
8.
old?
Oh, 8. I had 7. Good to know.
And where do you go to school, Lydia?
HDS.
HDS? What is HDS?
Hebrew Day School.
Oh, Hebrew Day
okay.
School. Okay.
All right, that's a good place to go. So, are you celebrating anything beside Christmas? Are you celebrating Hanukkah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
And what
Hanukkah
day-
right now. Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, happy Hanukkah.
You know, didn't you come to see me at Carytown once?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember now. Because I remember I used to talk to you and you told me that I said, well, it's really nice that you get to have 8 days of gifts. And you said 9 because you celebrated Christmas too. I think that's wonderful. So now, so what have you been doing during Hanukkah? Tell me about what your activities.
Candles.
Yes.
Opening presents.
Uh-huh. Some
That's
food.
it.
Do you have a
Yeah.
dreidel?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what I say about this time of the year, what I like to call it, because
What?
there's Christmas time, there's Hanukkah, there's a lot of holidays that are celebrated around this time. Years ago, they used to celebrate the harvest at the end of when the fall ended and winter came, and it was the dark, the nights are dark, it's dark so early. I like to call this a season of light because some people like candles, some people like Christmas lights, outdoor lights. Some people they even have a bonfire, and so light is a wonderful thing, because that means that is what we, it's kind of like it helps us remind us of hope, because we hope the spring will come and then we'll get light again and everything will be green and grow and be fresh, right? So it's kind of neat to have all that happening, all those lights and the candles and the celebrations. I think that's wonderful. And you are lucky because you get to do two. Right? So now, Lydia, why did you want to talk to Santa Claus tonight and Mrs. Claus? Is there something in particular you wanted to ask or tell us? No? You just thought it would be nice? So now, what's your favorite thing that you do in school? What is it?
Art?
Yeah, we're breaking up just a little bit. I
thought you looked like
apologize.
an artist.
What do you like to do most? Paint? Yeah,
Paint? Yeah.
great. Now, so let me ask you, should I stop by your house with a Christmas present? Yes or no? Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. She
Yep.
said yes.
Yeah, our audio is kind of breaking up a little. So, and now is she still there? I don't
Oh,
see her.
she's there still. She's there.
Okay. All right, because I don't see her anymore. But so what would you like Santa Claus to bring? Stop by with? Are you?
Oh, Santa, we can't hear her at all. I can see her, but I can't hear her.
Ah,
So maybe she could send her list via the app, like you discussed earlier.
sure.
Oh, that's a good
talk
idea,
talk with
Holly.
the grown-ups and they'll get that information to us. I'm sorry that we are having some technical difficulty, but
It's
I
that blizzard.
Oh, I got it. She wants a rainbow high doll.
oh,
Ooh.
great. All right. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
saying that.
Thank you, Mom, for telling us.
Yes. And that's wonderful. And I'm sorry we're having some technical difficulty, but I will do the best I can. I'm very proud of you. And I want you to know that I got a message that you're growing up to be a wonderful girl, working real hard in school, and the things you try real hard, and you're going to be great. I think it'll be a nice gift. So I wish you a very happy holidays.
Happy
Merry
holidays,
Christmas.
Lydia.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Merry Christmas.
Be good.
All right. Well, that's all the time we have for the show. What a wonderful evening, Santa.
Well, it was. I was so glad we got the chance to to meet with many of the children. It was nice.
It
once
was
again.
very nice.
You know, this year we didn't have quite as many as some years, but it was fun talking to the children that we had. So I don't know. I hope that everyone will have a very happy holiday, a Merry Christmas, and a new year that brings some happiness and joy for everyone.
Mhm.
So, we have to all get back to work now. We'll rest up tonight, right? And then tomorrow we start working hard because tomorrow is the 13th of December. And I think by the calendar,
It's like
that only gives us
10 days, 11 days.
Oh, yes, really, because
Not much time.
no, when that time goes by so quickly, and there's so much work to do. And I'll be out going to visit children also, and I even get a chance to go visit some adults, some older folks.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
it's always nice. I like to call them the big kids because they love Christmas and I love to hear stories.
Well, Santa, that's because you're a big kid yourself.
That's right. I never grew up. I just got old.
Oh, I know.
So, well, you guys get back to work, Mistletoe. You have a
Merry
good night. Get
Christmas,
some rest
Santa and
tonight.
Mrs. Claus. We love you.
Oh, we love you
Bye-bye.
guys.
Thank you for the
We'll see
help.
you tomorrow. I'll come over and bring some cookies for everybody.
Yay.
Merry Christmas.